If you're looking for a better sleep position to help your neck, shoulder, or low back pain, then you are in the right place. Today I have my husband Kevin here who's going to help demonstrate how you can get better sleep by changing your position and creating more support while you sleep. I'm Charlotte Varble, massage and craniosacral therapist, and welcome to your session of Body Therapy, where we focus on body work for physical, mental, and emotional wellness. Before we get into the content, I'm just going to invite you to massage the subscribe button so that you can get more of this content that is released every single week. The best sleep position is the one that's going to be the most comfortable for you and keeps that spine in the most neutral position possible. Providing support for your joints is also a really important component when we're dealing with neck, shoulder, or back pain. There are three main sleep positions that I'm going to be talking about today. That is stomach sleeping, side sleeping, and back sleeping. The first one we're going to jump into is stomach sleeping. As you can see Kevin in this stomach position here, it's actually requiring his neck to be in a non-neutral position. This is not good. It's putting strain on the muscles, it's decreasing airway, and his arm upright here is creating more pain in the shoulder. The bowing of the back is also aggravating some of that nerve pain that might be going on here. As a general rule, this stomach position is not recommended to help decrease any of that pain. The next position is sleeping on your back. This one is pretty common, but it can present some problems. If you have a pillow that is making your head elevated too high, then you're actually creating a restriction of that airway, and you're also putting strain on that neck. This is not supporting the neck being in that neutral position that we really need, and it can create more headaches and other problems that we just want to avoid. So you want to make sure that you have a really great pillow. My favorite pillow to use is a cervical pillow. This is the cervical pillow that I personally use and love. It has this smaller section that fits really great under my neck, and then it has this larger section that's going to be great for Kevin. Having the support in this neck is bringing that cervical spine into more of that neutral position and decreasing chances that he's going to wake up in a lot of pain. The other pillow that Kevin really loves is one that contains memory foam. This memory foam pillow molds to his head and really supports the shape and weight that works best for him. So as you can see here, this is also creating more of a neutral position for his neck. The other problem that we are faced with is the hips being tilted in the wrong direction. This can create strain on the low back. How we fix that is putting a pillow under the knees. Putting a pillow under the knees is going to help tilt the pelvis, flatten the back, and decrease pinching and pain in the hip and low back area. So as you can see here, we have a really great support at the neck. We also have great support under the knees, which is helping the low back. This is going to be a good position if you're going to do the back sleeping. If you find that just one pillow is not supporting your back enough, you can add another pillow, raising those knees up, creating the tilt that you need. You're just going to want to experiment with this and to see what feels the best for your body. Another problem that we can encounter when you're sleeping on your back is a lot of times people will turn their head over to this side. This is fine for a minute, but long term, more than about 20 minutes, it's putting excess strain on this neck and it's not keeping that cervical spine in that neutral position. So we want to avoid that. Keeping your head straight and neutral is going to be a better option in this position. Side sleeping is the best position that you can have to be able to support that neck, shoulder, and low back pain. The first thing we're going to address is the hip. Putting a pillow between the knees is going to create a more neutral position right in this hip area. It's also going to translate to creating a better positioning for that low back. Sometimes if we have a mattress that isn't as supportive as it needs to be, your low back can bow down a little bit. In that case, we want to get a thin pillow to go right underneath this low back to bring that up into a more neutral position. The next is your shoulder. Now, Kevin has actually dealt with some shoulder pain, and so he's played around with this a little bit and found one of the best positions using a pillow to help support that shoulder. For the shoulder, we bring the pillow up against the body, and then Kevin is resting his arm right over that pillow. This is helping to bring the shoulder in a neutral position. When he was dealing with a torn labrum in his shoulder, this really helped to decrease the pain. The last thing that we want to address with the side sleeping is that cervical spine, making sure that we have a pillow that's not raised too high to create a pinching at this neck right here, or a pillow that is too flat, which is going to put stretching and strain on this neck. So having a pillow that fits just right to create that neutral spine is going to give you the best results in the long run. With all of these positions, I invite you to experiment and see what feels the best for you. You might need extra pillows. You might need to just play with the positioning a little bit. It could even take you a few days, a week, some extra time for your body to get used to the new positioning. But if you stick with it, and if you find what works for you, then it's gonna give you less pain over time. I'm gonna invite you to like this video and share with a friend who needs help with their sleeping as well. I also am going to recommend that you check out Unlock Deep and Restorative Sleep stretching video. This is gonna help you to be able to go to sleep quickly and stay asleep through the night so that you can rest and feel amazing in the morning, and we'll see you on the next video.